All right, so everyone should be logged into the classroom and you're seeing these posts. We're going to go down to the second post, which says um, we're going to listen to a podcast and answer a question. This is something called Google Classroom Ask a Question, which you've probably done in another class. I don't think we've done it in ours, but it's just a great way to have a discussion online first before we talk face to face. In this forum, you have the opportunity to write your response. And when you do that and submit it, then you get to see other people's responses. And so the big thing that we want to practice here is the same kind of care and compassion we would give to one another when we're speaking face to face. We're going to do that online because the question, based on the podcast that you're going to listen to, do you think discussing race online is a good thing or a bad thing, and why, is a really interesting question that can be answered both ways. And we want to have a good discussion, which means that if we disagree with someone, that's okay, but we explain why we disagree based on their response, not based on the person. So for example, I would never write to Miss Rinala, I hate you and I hate your response, and I hope that you get malaria. I don't know why I said malaria, but point being that I would never say that to Miss Rinala's face, and certainly would not write that in the Google Ask a Question discussion. So if there is any issue, you're going to help Miss Rinala with this. She's going to click on Race Swap, and this is what will pop up. And then she's going to, before she clicks on Listen, if you're the kind of person, because you're going to have your Chromebook open, who wants to follow along, you can click on Transcript, and then you can follow along with the speaking. It's two people talking, and Miss Rinala at some point is going to hit Listen, and you'll actually hear the podcast. There you go. And you're going to listen to it, and when you're done, you're going to go back here, and on yours, it will say type your answer here. Mine doesn't say that because I'm the teacher. And you're going to type your answer, and then you'll have the ability to see other people's answers as well. I do want to click on this real quick before the video stops. This is who we're listening to on the right. Her name is Mickey Kindle. And Mickey Kindle is a writer who noticed that on Twitter, she was receiving some very hateful comments based on really description of who she is as a woman and as an African American. And so she changed her Twitter profile to be this right here, this white guy. And she noticed that her comments changed drastically for the same exact content. And that's what she's talking about in the podcast that you're going to listen to. So have fun, and I look forward to seeing your responses.